Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back once again. You guys are watching the Divas Battleground Season 1, and right now we are here for the grand finals. I'm your host, Timeburnergg, getting back on this battle, and I hope you guys are very much excited for all the battles that is gonna happen. So let's just get ready for it. The match is gonna start in a little bit, and as I have heard already, the match is going very well so far, and we have seen a lot of action between all of our top tier players. So let's just go into the game itself. And okay, that's a big thing that we've already seen. Exosphere is already going for a big battle. They have already accumulated a good amount of elimination points. 9 elims already. That's a big one. 22 PSYDUCK, another big team, another big name who were unbeatable in the semi-final stage. But somehow they're not really doing well in this one because they lost a couple of players very early in the game, and JHDS ladies, they're in front of them as well. So that means there is gonna be a lot of chaos that we are going to talk about. Here we can see Miss Jib. She's here with us. Jib, Jeeb, Jisma, all of the players are just moving inside the zone. Maybe the circle is going for the mainlands. Somehow I feel like all the players have to move on very quickly. Otherwise, this can really be a big problem. I can see Unfire, Skun, I can see Mizu, and the other players like Bella. One of the players were eliminated very unfortunately, so that's another thing that we are actually going to talk about. We can see DETA, VELORA, they're here. Young Girl and the remaining players are here for the fight. They already accumulated a total of 5 eliminations, so that's a great start. Exosphere, they're also going for another big battle. So this fight, it's going to be tough. It's going to be very much exciting. And here we can see JHDS ladies. They're also taking into some performance troubles and everything. Here you can see Jab. She was the final one, and she was also eliminated from this lobby. So right now we don't see any other players from JHDS ladies. And on the other hand, we can see Shoot to Survive Novas. They were also eliminated from this fight. So that's really an unfortunate thing. Here we can see the one team, Exosphere, is going with a huge amount of elimination, but the remaining teams are not really feeling happy about the whole situation that's actually going around them. We can see DETA, we can see MAVS, ASTERIA, we can see 19 Gangster Ladies. Then we can see all the other teams, they're actually going for the fight, and DETA VELORA is going for a good chunk of point. Right now, Milu, she's actually going for her 4th elimination already, and yes, that's a clean start from their side, and they will just try to continue this firepower in the next one as well. So let's just hope they can do a wonderful job. We can see 4M Goddess, they were also eliminated with securing only 2 points, so they had a better expectation overall, but somehow it's not really looking good. As of now, we can see DETA VELORA, Via, she's available, Milu, and Young Girls. So they have 3 players already. But after that, we are looking at the CSE lineup. I can see Miss Kaguya. Kaguya is there, and Meow. So there is only 2 players available on this fight, but Kaguya was able to confirm another very important elimination point against Exosphere. Right now, they lost another player, but Exosphere is here with a mission. They're actually going with some very good elimination points, and so far they have taken a total of 13 overall points. So that's a big plus point. Chandra, Surya, ESPORT, CSE, they are just going for some elimination points. 6 eliminations already, so that's a good one, and they will just try to continue this firepower in the next one as well. Right now we can see 19 Gangster Ladies, they're actually going to fight, and somehow they're not really feeling well about it as well. MAVS, ASTERIA were eliminated after securing 4 elimination points. DETA, VELORA, XSP, they are the teams who got the most amount of elimination, and the points are going to reflect in the grand finals overall statistics. Here we can see Miss Harley. She's here, and right now her other one single teammate is only alive. So they'll just try to hold on to the position. But here some other players are also taking an exit. Team UNFIRE was eliminated. We can see SSC, they're here. 19 Gangster Lady, they're still holding on to the position. Bear was able to recover her other teammate Annie, and they're still here with 2 separate members right now getting ready for another fight. Harley might go up against the enemy players, but right now she needs to move inside the circle. This can become really ugly, and no, that was really unfortunate. Champion won. So first, Sweetie, she was able to get another important elimination point on this one. But here we can see only one single player from XSP is alive, and DETA, they will just try to get as much as point as they can get. Flora from the other teams right now, they are also trying to move inside the circle, but before that, she needs some sort of like loot support. Maybe some healing items will be appreciated, but no, actually not the healing. She needs some sort of throwable so that she can utilize that at the end game. Right now, that will be really important. Right now, we can see Milu and the other players from DETA, they're actually just moving in. Young Girl, she already knows about the enemy's location, but with those grenades, if they can get an elimination point, that will be be more than exciting. And here they are trying their level best, but somehow they were not really able to spot out Flora. And we can see Silent Chew. They're the team right now. They're actually surviving in this fight, and they will just try to hold on to the position. Okay, Flora was able to get another one, but can she? No, that was unfortunate. Flora, maybe I was thinking a little too much, but Via was eliminated. Young Girl and her other one teammate Milu, they're the ones who are still surviving in this fight. Bear and Annie, they're actually going for it. Sweetie might get spotted, but Sweetie knows about the enemy's location as well. Maybe if she can throw a good grenade, then that can really create a lot of possibilities. That grenade was not really precise, and because of that, they are kind of moving into another bit of a problem. Right now, we can see Sweetie is just moving a little bit to her left, but then she can go for a knockout. Great one. Then again, she has to go for another one. Only one single player in front of her. MABETEX, they were also eliminated. Right now, we can see the top 5 teams right now getting ready for the fight. Sweetie, she was cooking the grenade, but right now it was not about the grenades, and she was doing her best with the shotgun. She was able to get another important elimination point. On this one, we can see only 3 players available, but from 3 different teams. Test. Right now, it's the ultimate test for her. I don't know if she'll be able to be saved or if she can go for a good elimination chunk of points, and if she can, then definitely a chicken dinner will be more than appreciated. Sweetie is just holding on to her position, but I'm not really sure if she has what it takes to get the win. Milu, right now, she took a lot of elimination points to start with, and as she is not really showing any signs of stopping, maybe they're also going for another chicken dinner, or let's see how many points can they get. Right now, DETA, they're just holding on to their position, but I feel like they already knows about the news location. Test. Right now, she has that hovercraft, and she can definitely utilize that against Milu. Right now, they'll just try to move in, but Milu can definitely go in front. Right now, Sweetie can definitely be spotted, but she was eliminated. Test was able to get another one. 8th elimination for the player. I don't know how many tests are she going to get into. Okay, another one. My goodness. Exosphere were able to get the first winner chicken dinner like it was nothing. I mean, they were on a different level all by themselves. The competition was absolutely nothing, and they chewed through every single player. They got a big win, a massive win to begin with, and let's just see if they can continue this firepower in the next possible games as well. So, all the best wishes for all the players. And I was expecting a big fight from this team, and somehow they were able to deliver that to us. So yes, a great game, never not gonna lie. And let's see how many points are they accumulating at the end right now. Just look at this, 19 points from the first game. Japu, Harley, and Test, they were unbeatable. 11 knockouts, 2400 plus overall damage, 23 minutes average survival time. That was totally amazing. Let's see how many points are they getting at the end. And here you can see 19 elimination. That means 29 points from one single game. That's amazing. Amazing, not gonna lie. Right now, let's talk about the overall team stats. Miss Test, she was unbelievable, and the way she portrayed her firepower, that was massive, massive jump. And I don't know if anyone else can catch them in this state or position. So Harley, she was unbelievable. She took 4 eliminations. Japu also took 4, and Doridong, she took 2 points. So yeah, that's really good. And let's see how many points are they getting in the upcoming matches as well. So we'll definitely look into the team, and I wish all the audiences who are actually watching the English live stream, you guys will be definitely watching forward to this lineup, as they are chewing down every single team that's gonna come in front of them. So let's wish them all the very best. But right now, we want to talk about the next possible results and all the details. So here we can see the MVP of this match. That is none other than Exosphere Camel Test, with her 9 total elimination and 800 overall plus damage. She was doing an unbelievable job. Only 1 knockout. She took all the single players out there, and she took it like it was nothing. Right now, only 1 assist from her as well. Then again, we have to talk about her healings. That was 181. She was not really worried about the healings and everything, but her survival time, it was great. Right now, we can see total 23 minutes and 53 seconds survival time. That was pretty amazing as well. But after that, we are going to talk about the match report. Test, and Test, she is here, and as she got the most damages, the highest elimination number, she's in a very good position all by herself. Then we can see SCS Athena. She took 2 grenade elimination. That was great as well. Milu took the longest elimination distance, and Jesma was the overall top traveler from this match. So yes, it was a great battle, not gonna lie. But in the next one, we are actually waiting for another big chunk of points. So that's another thing that we are actually going to talk about. So here we are right now. Actually, let's talk about the next possible results. How many points are all they getting. So এটা কিন্তু এখন আসলে হচ্ছে we will see, and let's see the overall standings, the results. It's gonna show up in a little bit, so we're actually waiting for that. Once we see that, we will talk about the next possible informations and every details. Right now, you can see the match standing itself. Exosphere Camel were able to take a total of 29 points. DETA VELORA, they were able to take 18 points. And Chandra Surya Esports, or CSE, however you pronounce them, they also took 10 points. So that was a great start. Then after that, we're actually going to talk about Champion, then one Gangster Lady, Silent Crew, UNFIRE, MABETEX, ASTERIA. All the teams took some very good points, but somehow, like 22 side of JHDS Ladies, Valkyries, and a Mercenary Esports, they were in a bad shape all by themselves. They didn't take too many points, and the first match was not really up to the mark. So I'm not really sure how many points are they gonna get in the next one, but definitely they will try their level best, and let's wish them all the very best. Right now, viewers, we're actually gonna talk about the match standings in itself, but there are more matches incoming. So I really wish everyone to subscribe to the YouTube channel that you are watching the stream right now, because the next couple of matches are going to be even more exciting. So let's just hope that everyone will join with us and everyone will stay from the beginning till the end. So let's hope for that, viewers. Right now, I guess we are going to the map screens, in which we will see the next couple of matches, the schedule. Everything is going to come up, and then we might go for another short break. Okay, that's interesting. We can see the next match is going to be hosted on Miramar. Then after that, we are gonna go for Rondo, then Erengel, then Miramar. So yeah, back-to-back matches will be played. But before that, we are gonna take a short break, and after the break, we are coming back with the match number 2. So viewers, don't go anywhere. Coming right up. Hello, everyone, viewers. We're back on the Divas Battleground Season 1. The grand final is on, and I'm here, Timeburnergg, getting ready for another big and exciting game. So let's just get ready for it. All the players, everyone are just trying to go for the big set of fights, and everyone is going for a big win. Right now, we have seen the XSOPHERE lineup to take a huge chunk of point on the first game, and I don't know if they're going for the same in the next one as well. So let's just hope that they can get a good overall point, because they were the dominant team on the first couple of matches that we have already witnessed. So let's just talk about it. And here we're actually gonna talk about the rest of the players, and let's see how many points are everyone getting. So let's just look into the team, and here we can see all of the players are just getting ready for the fight. So yes, here everyone are, and let's see the match is gonna start in a little bit. So yes, everyone, just get ready for it. And viewers, everyone are just trying to go for the attack. So right now, viewers, we're actually going to talk about everyone, and here we can see the match. It's being prepared right now, so within a few moments we are actually going to start, and once we start it, we'll talk about all the details. Everything is going to come up in front of you guys, so let's just talk about it. And here, all the players, everyone who are actually watching the stream, I hope you guys have already subscribed. If you didn't, so please do it, so that we can see you guys in the next one as well. So let's see, the next possible informations are just gonna come up in a little bit, and here we will be able to see another set of players that is actually gonna show up in front of us. So here we are actually, let's just get ready for the game itself. Within a few moments the match is gonna start, and we will see the big chunk of points that everyone is gonna watch. So let's just see how many points are each and everyone getting right now, viewers. We want to talk about the match itself, and here we can see the flight path. It has been played, and all the teams, everyone are just trying to get ready, and they're going for the fight. So yes, it's going to be really interesting, and here we will be able to see another like players are just trying to come on into the fight, and the fight is going to start from the northern side, in which we can see team 22 PSYDUCK and the UNFIRE team. They're just going for the quickest possible drop. Then after that, we're actually going to talk about the remaining teams, and everyone is just going to show up over here. Right now, all the other players are just getting ready as well. We can see champions right now. They're actually going ready for the fight. Miss Melody, she's actually here, and we can see Heartless, Sweetie, and GVNJ. So they're actually just holding on to their respective position, but they also knows about the enemy's location. They knows that someone else is going to show up within a few moments, and that's going to be really interesting because we are actually going to talk about it even more right now. The champion and UNFIRE, both of the teams are just holding on to their position, and within a few moments we will see another big chunk of players who are actually going to show up over here. So let's just see how many points are they getting. We can see SCS, they're here as well. So SCS, they got the first elimination point. Athena, she was able to get the first point, but then after that we're looking at team Why Not Esports. Baby Bot was the first player who got eliminated, so they had a like a better plan maybe, but somehow it did not work out in their favor, so they lost it very early. And I don't know how many points are they gonna get in the next two matches. They have only 3 days to play, but so far we had a high hope for the team, but somehow they were not really able to deliver in the first one, and even in the second one they died an early death. That's really a big problem. I hope so they can like come back. And let's see, Why Not Esports, they're actually here, and they're in a very good spot as well. So right now they can go for the attack, and SCS, they might be up against something, and SCS are just gonna lose their players. Very nice from Notoriously, she was able to get a good start, a good knockout. And then we can see the other two players, Bhumi and Pew Pew, will just try to hold on to their position. Maybe they can go for another big chance of attack. Maybe that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about. Heartless and Sweetie, they're actually holding on to the position as well. Right now we can see one of the player from champions, so they were eliminated. So right now the remaining players, I don't know how many points are they going to get at the end, but let's see. The players are just getting ready for a fight, and right now you can see UNFIRE, they're also just trying to hold on to the position. Caesar, she was able to get the first elimination point, but the remaining ones, they're also getting ready. So maybe from a very good angle they can go for the fight, and that will be really crucial as we are advancing into the game. It's going to be really interesting, as we have seen already. DETA, VELORA, they're actually here as well. Young Girl, then Milu, Boss, then DETA Via, they're actually holding on. And I don't know, I mean, like, they have a chance definitely to take the fight, but in Impala region they have no enemies in front of them, so they have to just move in for the attack. And that's gonna be another interesting fight that we are actually going to talk about in a little bit. So one gangster lady, they're actually here with us, and one gangsters are just trying to hold on to their position for a little bit. Let's see how many points are they gonna get. Over here we can see 1-9 are just holding on to their positions, but Bear and Soda, they're just trying to get inside the position firmly, and if they can get a good start, then that will be really amazing. We will just talk about that even further. Right now, viewers, we can see DETA, VELORA, Young Girl, and the remaining players are just trying to move into their better overall position. Bhumi, she was doing great on the semifinals, but it's the grand finals and the pressure is even higher. So let's just see, are they going to get a good point overall? So that's the thing we're actually going to talk about. But viewers, notoriously, she was able to get the first elimination point, but she has to wait a little bit longer so that she can get a better overall chance. Let's see if she can utilize it or not. So that's the thing we are actually going to talk about. Bhumi, She is just trying to hold on to the position, but I actually want to see the next possible teams and some other teams who are actually going ready for the fight. So maybe Exosphere is just coming into the position, and here we can see the previous matches MVP Miss Test. She was able to take a lot of elimination point, but in this one she's all alone. I don't know what just happened. I mean, they had a pretty good start, but for some reason, they joined with only one single player. So that's really bad. I don't know. I mean, was that planned or something like that? But somehow, if they don't join, then that's going to be a big problem. And they might not be able to hold on to their lead for a long time. So that's a big problem, maybe. But we will talk about the next fight. And here we can see Miss Sweetie was able to confirm another one. So another elimination for Champion Esports. Right now they're in a good spot and they can definitely fight it out against SZA. She was out in the open. I don't know, was that really necessary? But she kind of missed it and her mark was choked a little bit. So not really sure how many points are they gonna get in the next one. But over here we can see Miss SZA. She needs a revive and her other teammate Mizu is over here. So they're really quick in this fight and they can definitely go for the revival process as she's behind the covers, but she has to wait a little bit so that she doesn't get spotted or she doesn't attract any other enemies in front of them. So that can really be a big problem. So that's another thing we're not gonna wait out for a little bit. But on the other hand, let's talk about JHDS ladies. They're here at the Los Leones and so far they don't have any players in front of them, so maybe they will just try to crash into someone else, and if they does, then that will be a really exciting thing that we are actually going to talk about. So viewers, we're actually talking to the Exosphere test and the other players, but so far as they are in a bad spot, so I'm not really sure if they can like survive or anything like that, because it's going to be really tough as they don't have all their players available. So let's see in the next fight what is actually going to happen. But viewers, want to be noted, there are other players who are just getting actually ready. So let's see how many points are they gonna get. Exosphere test right now, she needs to run in, but she doesn't know about the JH ladies team, so maybe they can go for a fight. So okay, okay, so right now the circle is actually just gonna move in a little bit. So that's another thing that we're actually going to talk about here. All the viewers, everyone who are actually watching the stream, let's just see how many points all the teams are actually getting. So yes, we can see the zone is shifting towards the extreme southwest, not really extreme, but yeah, it's a nice shift and all the players will have no problem whatsoever. Right now the zone is actually moving towards the like west and south, and this and I can see four miracle team. They're in a very good spawn like position in the Montenegro area. They don't have any other enemy player in front of them, so they can just hold on to the position so that they don't get involved in any sort of fights. So that's another important thing that we're actually going to talk about. But next teams are in front of us. We can see 1-9 gangster ladies, a mercenary, they're here as well. But the other teams, like we're actually fighting into the extreme northern sides, like we are actually talking about the Unfire team, Caesar and Mizu. They are the two players who are still holding on to their position, but somehow they were not really spotted in front of the enemy players. So as we had a high hope the fight will start, but somehow yes, that's not going to happen. Till now we haven't seen any sort of fight that's actually showing up, but we are actually holding on for another set of players. Let's just see how many points everyone is actually getting. Okay viewers, so here we are, and let's just talk about everyone. And here we can see Caesar, she's actually holding on to her position, but Caesar and Mizu, okay, they're actually just moving away. Maybe they don't have what it takes to fight against that champion team. It was a bit too hard, and because of that they're not really interested to take this fight anymore. So yeah, that's the thing. But somehow they will just try to hold on for a little bit. And here we are, viewers, we'll just talk about the other players who are actually going inside the zone. Mizu and Caesar just tried to move for a little bit, but they're still 600 meters away from their circle. So they have to be quick, otherwise this can be a little bit problematic. So not really sure how many points are they gonna get. Over here we can see gangster lady bear, she's here. We can see Soda Preva, they're actually holding on to their positions as well. But we can see Annie, she's in a good spot. Over here we can see all the players are just trying to hold on to the Picado Hills for a little bit, but if someone actually comes towards them, then they will have a very good chance to attack. So maybe that's another thing that we're actually going to witness for a little bit. But viewers, the zone is actually shrinking a lot quicker, so they have to move in. They don't have all the days and everything's in their favor, so they can't afford to lose that possibility. So we will just hold on and see how many points are they gonna get in the next match. And here we can see the CSE Summer player, she was able to get a drop. So That drop might be helpful in this case, but we will just try to hold on and see how many points are they gonna get eventually at the end of the game. Right now, Bear, she's here as well. We can see Soda Preva, but not really getting any sort of attention from any other players. But still, they are actually still holding on, and maybe within a few moments, we will see another big fight that's actually going to start in front of us. So right now, viewers, we can see Pink Storm, Mirana. She's here with us, and we can see Fox, Cute, and Riella. All the players are just trying to hold on to the position, but once again, viewers, we can see Pink Storm are just moving by Chimosera. Maybe they can spot someone in the way, but I don't know for sure if they are actually excited to attack anyone or else. So maybe that's another thing we'll see in a little bit. But MAVS, Asteria, they're actually going for the attack. Orm was able to get a good start. So a good start, a good elimination can definitely pave their way to the victory. But we will just try to hold on for a little bit. We're not really sure if they're gonna get it or not. So let's just see in the next possible fight how many points are they gonna get. But here, viewers, we can see Manok, she's here, and in the previous stage, in the semi-finals, she was a big fighter. So let's see if she can fight it even harder in this one. Maybe that will be another thing that actually we're gonna talk about. And here we can see, viewers, everyone are just trying to move on, so quickest possible attacks are gonna be really interesting, and then we will see another big fight. So definitely that's gonna be interesting. But right now, Maves Asteria Hero, Hiru is just trying to hold on. Maybe some enemy players are just coming by, so she has to be ready. GODSAINT girls right now, they're here. Clutchy and her other player, other teammate Evil X. So they are the two players who are just trying to hold on to their position. So that's even better. Maybe that's gonna be another fight. So let's see. Evil X and her other teammate Clutchy. Those two players are just trying to move on. MM and Nora were eliminated very early in the game. So maybe if they had a bit of a chance, somehow they lost it, and because of that, it's gonna be a little bit tough for these two players to recover their position. Right now, Evil X, she knows about the threat, she knows about the map very well, so that's why they're not really wasting any time of holding their position, and maybe once they can move in, they will just try to move on without any sort of hesitations, and that can really create some good chances for the team. Right now, viewers, we can see all of the other players. Right now you can see the teams are moving towards their west, and in the western hemisphere we can see the Four Miracle team. They have a big position that they can utilize, and if they can have a good chance, then definitely they will take it and they will take the win, not gonna lie. So that's another important fight for all of us. And here we can see 22 PSYDUCK and the UNFIRE lineup. Both of them are just trying to crumble in, so maybe we will see another big fight that's gonna come up in a bit. So just get ready for that, viewers. And once again, we can see all of the other players from the eastern sides. They're actually trying to move on, and that can really create a lot of possibilities for us to see some good fights. Right now, the other players, everyone else are just trying to hold on to their position, but viewers, here we can see everyone, each and everyone are just trying to crawl into the zone. In the Ladriera section, we can see MABETEX lineup. They're actually just trying to hold on for a little bit, and maybe they can spot someone. Maybe they can go for some attack, then that can really create a lot of chances for the team. But somehow, viewers, we can see the other players like XSOPHERE Test. She is just holding on to her position all by herself. I was expecting that she could have taken a big chance, but somehow that was not really there. She kind of missed her other teammates to join on this one, so that's why she's all by herself. But she's a fighter, definitely. She can hold on to the end of the match, and definitely that can really create a lot of chances for the team. So we're still holding on, and here we can see the zone is being shifted. 1-9 Gangster Lady can definitely fight it out against the CSE lineup. That can really be a good chance, and we will see another big fight if that's gonna show up over here or not. So since you shoot to survive, Arya and the remaining players are just trying to go against the DETA squad. So DETA VELORA, they're actually in a bad spot already. We can see Pew Pew was taken down, and they're in a bit of trouble. So not really confirmed that are they gonna get wiped or not, but shoot to survive Novas. We can see Miss Yesu, Arya, LS, and Kinami. Kinami is just trying for the attack. Okay, maybe she was able to spot the player, but somehow that was not really it. Maybe we were expecting a little too much from the beginning. So we will just try to hold on for a little bit. But then again, the viewers are just like waiting for some fights. Okay, shoot to survive. Right now, they have to go in, and they can definitely confirm all these elimination points. That will be even exciting. So here they are in a good position, and the DETA VELORA team, They didn't know what to do. They were in a bad spot to begin with, and that's really a bit of a problem. So right now they can just hold on for a little bit, but Yesu and her other teammates, they are not really moving inside the circle, but I feel like they should move in, because the circle is gonna give them a bit of a trouble in the later part of the game. So they have to watch out. Right now we can see that DETA squad are just trying to hold on to their position, but they have to utilize their troubles. Otherwise, this can be really problematic. We can see, yes, Sushi is here, but right now, those grenades and all the other troubles were not really in a good use. They had to go in directly. Those direct attacks were really good, and somehow from those attacks they were able to get a big chunk of points. So yeah, that's great. But after that, viewers, we want to see the next possible fights, the next possible informations. Everything is just showing up, and here, viewers, we can see Zulai. She's here from Silent Crew. She was not really silent in this position, and she's definitely going for the direct attack that can really create a lot of possibilities. Right now we can see SSC, they're in a interesting position to say. And for overall, the other teams are just trying to show up over here. Maybe they can go for the direct attack, and that can really create our a lot of interest. So we'll just hold on and see how many points are they gonna get. But here, all of the players, everyone, they're just trying to hold on. Right now, Zulai and the remaining ones are just trying to hold into the position. But Silent Crew, they're in a higher up angle position. So from that high angle, definitely they can spot some other players, and definitely they can go for the attack. That's another thing that's going to be really interesting. But Zulai and the remaining players are not really giving any sort of information about their overall position. So that's why the other enemy teams are not really looking forward to the attack or something like that. So we will just try to hold on for a little bit longer. But on the other hand, we can see the Pink Storm team. They're actually getting ready for the fight, and Pink Storm will definitely go for the attack head on. That will be really interesting. And as we have seen already, the points are really shifting towards the XSP lineup so far. But first match was theirs. In the second, they were a little too hasty, if I'm not wrong, and that can really create a lot of chaos for the team. Right now, a Mercenary Esports, Miss Muskan, she's here with us. Naxi, Candy, and Muskan. They have only three players. Her other teammate was eliminated very early in this fight, and they didn't have any chance to fight back. So right now they're just trying to avenge the teammate, but that's not gonna be happening really soon. So they will just try to hold on for a little bit. But here we are, viewers, getting ready for one more. Right now, a Mercenary, we're just trying to hold on to their position, but somehow they were getting in a little bit of a bad spot. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get over here. But then again, we'll see all the other players. So the next ones are here right now. Let's talk about Team UNFIRE. They're here. And Exosphere Test, she was eliminated. We had a better overall expectation, but somehow in the second match they were not really able to get anything. That was really bad. They took 31 total points. So in the first one, they took 29. In this one, they took 2 points. Not bad. Hmm. Uh, Okay, sorry about that, guys. But right now, we're actually talking about 4M goddesses. So Miss Alice, she's here with us, and right now, she's actually trying to fight it out against the Pink Storm team. So Pink Storm, Riela, Mirana, and the other players are just trying to hold on to their positions. We can see Alice. She knows about the enemy's locations, and that can really create a lot of chances. But Alice, she's knocked out. She needs her other teammate. Mikasa definitely can join into the fight, and she can help her out a little bit. I hope that's gonna happen, but I'm not really sure if that's going to be the case. Mikasa, she's in a different position all by herself, so maybe this fight is not gonna happen overall. Matex, they're actually watching the fight, so Matex can definitely have a big chance. Okay, they're going for the fight. Fox might take a little bit of damage. That's not gonna happen. So the next one, let's see how many points are they gonna get. Okay, another knockout. Good one. Cute Storm, she was taken down from the fight. Okay, guys, so Chandra, Surya, Esports. So CSE, they're actually here. Right now, we can see Miss Coffee. She's here. Mo or Meow. Okay, Mo. She's here. Kaguya and Samar. All the other players are just trying to fight it out against the MAVS ASTERIA team, so they don't want to get involved in this fight even more. But a mercenary, they were eliminated. So they were in a bad spot to begin with, and they didn't have what it takes. So unfortunately, they died in early deaths. That was really bad. But after that, we are going to talk about the one gangster lady team. So they're in front of us. They were also eliminated from this fight. They took some very important 13 points already. But in the next one, they have to watch out, and they will try to get even more points as the match is progressing. Right now the circle is moving in, and we can see the SCS lineup. They're actually in a very good spot, and they will try to get as much as point as they are actually here. So here we are going for another fight. Maves Asteria Hero, she's here, but right now she's very low on HP. She needs some sort of support from her other teammates so that they can like push out the players, and they can definitely have some time to heal themselves up. Then after that, they can go for the fight. But here we are, the MABETEX lineup. They're actually holding on to the position. We can see Kawain, Monica, then Celine, and our other players. They're just trying to hold on to the position. They don't have the zone support right now. So no matter what, they will just try to have zone support. They will just try to move in, and that can really create a lot of problems for the players. MABETEX, I don't know if they are going to get inside the circle. They are very quick on the buggy, but that buggy movement can be really stopped, and that can be halted. CSE are just trying to get some points over here, and we can see the Maves lineup are getting hammered down here. We can see the Matrix is also getting into some troubles. Chandra, Surya Esports, CSE, they're also in a trouble as well. Right now, two of their players are knocked out, and they will have to get a revive. I'm not really sure if that's going to happen or not, but here we are. While we were talking, another team got eliminated. Right now, we have only one single player from JHDS ladies, CSE, and why not? They're actually surviving. They're in a good position to begin with. They were not really hasty to get some elimination point in the early game. They were just trying to hold on to the positions, but notoriously, and her other teammate Bhumi, they will just try to hold on for a little bit. But right now, the other teams, like if we talk about GODSAINT, so they're actually here with two of their members as well, Clutchy and Evil. They will have a little bit of time to recover their positions, but they need to heal up first. And that healing item can really be a game breaker for them. If they are allowed to heal themselves up, then they will have a very good chance as they have the zone support. And if they can crawl up a little bit more, then they will have a big ridge to cover their positions up. So that's going to be even better. So let's see if that's going to happen or not. Why not versus GODSAINT? They can spot each other, and GODSAINT players have some ideas about the other enemy's location, so that's gonna be even better for the squad. Okay, CSE Mo, she's just trying to move on to the zone. She has the smokes in support, but I'm not really sure if she can get the elimination. Her other teammate was able to get it, so that's a good one. But Kaguya, it was a little too much for her. She was knocked out. Then after that, we can see the other player from Why Not. She was also knocked out. So two players, no, only one single player from the GODSAINT lineup. They're here. Why Not Esports? They're also here with one single player. But GODSAINT Clutchy is actually trying to revive her teammate. That's great. Bhumi needs to go to her teammate. She can definitely go in for the attack. Summer, maybe she can be spotted over here. But Summer, as she was trying to eliminate the player, oh my god, that's a great one. With a shotgun, she was able to take both the players. Why Not Esports were eliminated at the third overall position. And after that, we are talking about the two different teams from the two different regions, CSE and the other team. They're actually going for the fight. GODSAINT, they will just try to hold on to the position, but Summer, she can definitely take a little bit of damage, not too much, but still it's going to be really tough for the player. Right now, the other player Mo, she might be able to take some more damages from the grenade, but that was not really it. Summer was taken down, so Mo, it's all up to her. I don't know if she can survive this fight, if she can go for the clutch or not. That's going to be really tough, but somehow GODSAINT girls were able to get a massive victory on this match, and that was really crucial. From that match win, they will have a big chance of comeback, and if they can do well in the next two matches as well, they will definitely climb up on top, and Exosphere might lose their chance to get some more points in the battle. So let's just get ready for it. Viewers, I hope you guys are having no issues while watching the stream, and definitely keep supporting, because we are actually getting ready for the match number 3. But before that, I want to talk about the results, all the details that's actually happening around us. We want to know about the whole details and everything. So let's just get into the screen and let's just talk about everything. The overall results is going to show up in a bit. We have already seen the first match, we have already completed the second one, and from those two matches we want to know who is actually holding on to the top position. Maybe it was the EXSOPHERE team, but someone else can definitely climb up onto the top position. But here, let's talk about the GODSAINT girls. Congratulations for winning this match, and that match win was really important to build up their confidence even higher. So right now, let's talk about Clutchy. She was able to take some very important 3 points. Then after that, we're actually going to talk about Evil X. She was able to take 3 points, so 6 points in total for the elimination for this team, and they took the winner chicken, and that means they are actually going away with 16 overall points. So a great start. Let's see if they can get some more in the next one as well. Right now, GS Nora, she's here with us with only 17 damage. She was getting eliminated very early. So because of that, she was not really able to get any points. But in the next one, definitely she will try to do even better so that we are actually gonna see some more points from their side. But let's talk about the MVP. That is none other than Why Not Notoriously. She was able to get 3 eliminations, but with those three she was able to get a very high amount of damage. So very good performance from their end. 4 knockouts, 0 assist, unfortunately, 88 healings only. So she was not really going for heal at all. She was going for the direct attacks, and that really helped her to climb up on top of this MVP leaderboard. Great performance from her side. 24 minutes survival time, it was really great as well. But here we are going to talk about the next possible informations. Here we will see the next results and who else are going to show up in the top player tally. That's another thing that we're actually going to look at. Why Not Esports? They're really good at the Rondo map, so definitely it's their chance in the next one as well, as we are coming back on Rondo in the upcoming match. So I hope Why Not Esports and the other teams will definitely do better. Let's talk about the match report. Here we can see Yesu. She took the most elimination. Notoriously got the highest damage. Maeve's arm. She was able to get the only one grenade elimination from this fight. Mavs Manok. She was able to get the longest elimination. Then after that, we're actually gonna talk about Yay Gaga from 22 PSYDUCK. She was able to like travel a lot, and the top traveler distance was 14 kilometers. Like that was huge. So that huge distance traveling was doing a lot for her. Then after that, we're actually going to talk about the next set of information that's actually gonna show up in front of us. The match results, the overall results are going to show up in a bit. Godsend girls, after securing a total of 16 points, they are in the first overall position. Then after that, we're actually going to talk about CSE. They're actually going with 14 points. Why Not Esports? They're here with 9 points. JHDS ladies, they took 8 points. Shoot to Survive, they took 8 points. MAVS ASTERIA, then Pinkstorm, Silent Crew, MABETEX, then 1-9 Gangster Lady, then we can see 4M Goddess, Champion, Mercenary, Esports, XSOPHERE Camel, UNFIRE, 22 PSYDUCK. All the teams took a little bit of point, not gonna lie, but the remaining two, the last two, VALKYRIES and DETA, VELORA, they didn't take a single point. So that's really bad, and I don't know if they are gonna come back in the next one as well, because it's getting tougher and tougher by every match it's going through. So let's just talk about it. And here we can see the top players. We can see Test right now, she's on top with 11 elimination. Then after that, we're actually talking about Mo. She took 5 elimination. One Bear, she took 5 as well. Notoriously took 5 as well. And Dita Milu, she was able to take a total of 6 elimination for the first 2 games. But there are other games remaining, 10 more matches remaining, and from those 10 matches something else definitely can happen, and someone else can definitely climb up on the top podium. So that's another thing that we're actually going to look at in the next couple of minutes. But viewers, the top players, all the details has been posted, but right now we're actually getting ready for the match number 3. That match will be played on Rondo, if I'm not wrong. And for the Rondo map, all the players are really excited because this is going to be the bonus map. Everyone else will have a big chance to secure a big game. So that's the like only thing that everyone is actually attracted to. But viewers, let's see how many points are they gonna get. So viewers, we're actually here, and right now we can see EXSOPHERE Camel, they took 31 points. Chandra Surya Esports, they're in the second overall position with 24. DETA VELORA with 18. GODSAINT girls with 17. 1-9 Gangster Lady with 13. Champions with 12. Why Not Esports with 11. MAVS ASTERIA with 10 points. So these are the teams who has the double digit points, but the next possible teams are here with single digits. VALKYRIES, it took a very big thing, very big chance for them to qualify. But for the last two games, they will try to do even better. Let's just hope that they can get a big result to begin with. So, viewers, I'm really excited to see the remaining two games. But are you excited? Obviously, do let us know. So, we're actually holding on for that. But viewers, it was looking very exciting in the first two games, and we have seen some very tough competition. So let's see this competition if they are going to be getting even tougher or not. Right now, the match number 3 is going to start in a bit, and before that, viewers, I hope we are going to get a short little break, because within the break we are actually going to get ready for the next information. So let's just get ready for that. I hope, viewers, everyone is just excited for it. And before that, we're gonna take a short break, and after the break, we're actually coming back. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys, assalamu alaikum. We are back on the stream, and Divas Battleground Season 1 is running smoothly. And here we are actually getting ready for the match number 3, guys. I'm Timeburnergg getting ready for one more. I hope all of you are excited for the match itself, and within a few moments, the game will start, and we are going to see some very exciting fights. So let's just get ready for it. The Rondo map is actually getting ready, and we will see a very exciting fight in the match. So let's just talk about the flight path, all the details that's actually going to show up in a little bit. And here we will see some very exciting battles between all of the top tier girls team from the Asian region. So yes, let's just get ready for it. And so far we can see the Exosphere team, they're actually in a good spot, and we can see some other teams are just trying to move into the mix as well. But what will happen in the next game? The Rondo map has a big chance to change everything, and this can be a table turner map because there is a recall feature over here, and that recall feature can be really helpful in a lot of cases. So once we start it, we will talk about the exact details and everything. So I hope viewers, you are excited for the game itself, and we are just gonna get ready over here. So right now, let's just go into the game, and we wanna actually talk about the flight path and all the important details that's actually gonna show up over here. So let's just get ready, viewers. We're actually gonna talk about everything. So here, all the viewers, everyone are just trying to hold on. And okay, all right, all right, all right. Okay, here we are. So viewers, okay, okay, all right. Okay, so yeah, let's just get ready for the flight path. I'm here actually waiting to see the game itself, but I hope viewers, everyone who is actually joining into the live stream, you guys have already subscribed to the YouTube channel. So let's just get ready for that. The flight path is on, and we are actually getting ready for another exciting game itself. So the flight path is really interesting here. It is starting from the extreme southern edge and going to the northern side. So all the teams who are actually jumping early will have a good chance to fight it out. But if someone wants, can definitely wait a little bit and go to the remaining places like Stadium, Bambusha, Aside Ryan, or Nanchuan. All the places can be really traversed by everyone, and they can go for the attack. That's another thing we are actually going to get ready about. And here we are, viewers, actually going for the fight. Tooling can definitely be populated with all these players, but after that, we're actually going to go to Yulin, because specifically Yulin can be a big place to fight it out. Exosphere, they're here. For Goddess, they're here as well. We can see MAVS, ASTERIA, they're actually going for the fight. They can definitely go in and really create a lot of havoc over there. So we will just go over there and take some notes. Let's just see how many points all the teams are actually getting. UNFIRE, they're here. One of their players is just jumping away, and from the other players, we can see everyone else is just going inside Yulin. So maybe a big fight is gonna start. We can see Exosphere Test. She was knocked out very early in the game, but she has to be revived. So her other teammates, what are they up to? We can see Jiaopu, Doridong, and Hurley. They're actually holding on to their positions, but Test cannot be helped, I guess, in this point of time. She needs to be revived, but if she cannot survive this one, there is a chance of a recall, so she can actually wait over here. Right now, we can see on fire Mizu. She's there, but Harley, with throwing knife. Can Was she able to take a knockout? I'm not really sure about that. But on the other hand, we can see all the other teams they're here. Zulai right now, she's knocked out. Flora was already taken down. So Athena, maybe she can not survive this one. She can just try to run away as quick as she can, but that's not going to be that easy. We can see the other teams like Why Not, they're actually going for the fight. Exosphere, they're also going for the fight as well. Unfire, one of the players were taken down. Babybot right now, she's in a bit of a trouble as Sweetie from Champion Esports, they were able to take the knockout, and I'm not really sure if they can get a recall or anything like that. So we will just go to them in a little bit, and then we will see about all the details itself. Zulai, Athena, they're actually here, but Zulai, she cannot be revived, I guess, in this fight. Okay, Exosphere, Dodidong, and Harley, both of the players were taken down back to back. So this is not really looking good. Exosphere only surviving with one single member. Right now, I guess Japu will just try to hold on, and maybe if she can definitely go for the recall places. She can go and recall her other teammates. That will be really exciting, and that can really create a little bit of a balance on this fight. Right now, Forum Goddess, they're here, and Miss Alice is there. Maria was able to take a knockout, and Exosphere, they're actually trying to come back with another good shot. GODSAINT girls, they're here. They were able to take two different elimination points, and they can definitely try to get some more in the process. So let's just see, are they gonna get it or not? Godsend girls can definitely try to hold on for a little bit longer, but why not? They're actually going into some troubles. Okay, Bhumi was taken down already, and she was eliminated from this fight. So maybe it was a little too much for the team. But then again, we are gonna talk about God Saint girls. Nora, right now, she was knocked out. Her other teammates are really close, so they can definitely go and revive her. But that's gonna take a little while, because those 10 crucial seconds can definitely create a lot of problems, as all the other enemy players are just trying to move on very quickly. Right now, Clutchy is just trying to revive, and yes, she was successful. That was really important, and that revival can definitely be helpful, as the other players are just coming by. Nora, if she can go for a good knockout, then that can really create a lot of chances. So let's see how many points are they gonna get over here. But here we can see Nora just trying to move on. She was able to take a good elimination point. Evil X, she's also trying to hold on to the position. They can definitely spot out the players from JHDS ladies, so maybe they can go in for the attack. But we are actually gonna talk about the next possible players right now. Godsend girls, they're still here, and Evil X, Nora, and the other players are just trying to hold on for a little bit longer. We can see for Miracle, they're actually losing some of their players as well. Nora, she was just trying to move back a little bit because she was low on HP. She didn't have any sort of healing item or anything as well, so because of that, she was looking for some support from her other teammates. So yes, that support is there, but right now they have to go for the fight. That fight will be absolutely massive. If they win it, then that will be great, but if they lose it, then that will be very, very, very unfortunate, because in the next one they will have to go back in Erangel, and I'm not really sure if they are gonna go for a good overall result or not, because that's really tricky. We cannot say anything for certain. But here we are back for the next possible fight. We can see Shoot to Survive Novas. They're in front of us. We can see Miss Yesu. She's here, but Yesu can definitely switch her vehicle out for a good quality Dacia, so she can definitely take it on, and she can go to her other teammates. All the players can just try to move on, and that will really create some chances for these players. Let's see, Yesu, she's there with us, but right now Yesu, Kinami, they're just trying to hold on. Right now, Arya is there with us. Arya and I guess ALS were also revived. Okay, she's back on the fight, so they have all their players available. Exosphere were able to recover their other teammates as well, so that recovery process were absolutely necessary. But right now, we can see some other players are just trying to move on. Exosphere, they are in a little bit of trouble against a Mercenary Esports. Okay, we can see all the players are just trying to move on. Naxi was able to get the first elimination point, but right now, as she's knocked out, she needs some other teammates to join her on the fight, and that fight will become a little bit of trouble. But we can see AMZ, they're actually here, and Sue. Okay, one of the players are just getting into some trouble. She was going for a flank, but that flank was not really helping at all. Right now, she's outside the circle, and outside circle movement can be really tricky in this position. Right now, with a beautiful grenade, Exosphere can definitely create some chances. Okay, Harley was able to take the knockout, and I don't know if a Mercenary Esports player can really survive this fight or not. Okay, not really sure. And yes, she will be taken down in an instant. Dong was able to get the finish. So, 4 elimination back to back. That's really a good start, and they will just try to hold on to this fight even longer. Nora and other players from Gods and Girls were also able to get a total of 4 elimination points. So a very crucial game for them as well. But we can see Nora and the other players are just trying to hold on, because why not esports are just trying to come inside the same like area. Dancing is their favorite place to be in, so they can definitely join in, and we will be able to see the two Indian teams will fight it out against one another. Gods and Girls are just trying to loot this place a little bit more. They have the corpses of the enemy players, so they can definitely loot those loot boxes, and that can really create some chances for the player. Candy, right now, she was taking some trouble, and we can see Mercenary Esports is in a very bad spot overall. Right now, Candy, she's knocked out, but she doesn't have her other teammates to support her. Nexi, she's also in some troubles as well. Dotidong and the remaining crewmates are just trying to move in. Right now, we can see the Exosphere team, they're actually going for the fight, and Exosphere Camel Dotidong was able to confirm another one. Nexi, finally, she was taken down, and as she is eliminated, I don't know if she can be recalled once more or not. Test is just holding on, but Jiaopu, she's in a different position all by herself. Right now, they're 1500 meters plus away from the circle, so that circle movement can really be crucial. And if they can move in, then that will be a miraculous thing that we are actually going to talk about. Right now, a Mercenary were getting hammered down one by one. Even DETA VELORA is also getting some points, so that's our sigh of relief. But AMZ, Muskan, they're here with us as well. So back-to-back fights are going to happen over here, and we will see another big chunk of points are to be taken for the player. Naxi still available for the fight, but not really sure if she's gonna get a good result or not. Right now, Candy, Naxi, both of the players are just trying to hold on to the position, but they have to get in a unison fight, because otherwise, like if they get disconnected, the enemy team will have a better chance to get the elimination point. So that is the thing that AMZ will not really look forward to. So let's see, are they going for the next possible fight or not? Nexi, she's still holding on to her position, but once again, the zone is shifting towards the like circle, and the circle shift can really create a lot of problems for a lot of players. We can see the Neox factory area, it's not really having the circle support as well. So right now they are actually in, but so far they are in a like interesting position to begin with. They're in top of the buildings, and from the building tops, they're not really able to spot out anyone else's. So right now they are the only team who is holding the position in Neox factory. But after that, we're actually going to talk about the DETA VELORA lineup. Milu and the other players are in a little bit of trouble, but AMZ Nexi, she's just trying to move in. DETA and the remaining teams are just trying to crawl into the fight, but we will just try to see how many points that they're going to get. Okay. Somehow the enemy teams were really going for the attack, and yes, Young Girl was able to confirm another elimination from this fight. So great one. The results are talking for themselves, and here we can see Milu, she just came back and she is full of health, full of HP. That's really creating a big chance for the players. So let's see how many points are they gonna get. And here, viewers, we're actually holding on, and let's see. Right now, all the players, everyone, CSE and the other teams, they are actually trying to hold on. And viewers, we can see Mo, she was taken down. So only one single player, Coffee, she's alive, but not really sure if Coffee can go for the attack. Coffee can survive this fight or not. We'll just watch out and see in the next one. So viewers, right now the zone is shifting again, and before the zone shift, Godsend girls will just try to move on with their help of the vehicles. And I guess Nora can definitely pick one of her teammate up, but she's going all alone. Maybe the other players, Emim, she has her own vehicle, so that's why she's not really bothered by that movement. Nora, she was told to be moved, but no, she's actually going to her other teammate. Okay, Emim can definitely join her on that Dacia vehicle itself, and they can move together. That will be even better, I suppose. So yes, that's another thing that we will see. But Valkyries, they're here right now. The first couple of matches was not really great, so because of that, they were actually trying to get some better overall results, and maybe this match can be that X factor that everyone was trying to look forward to. Right now, Valkyries Violet, she's here with us. Violet, she has only one single player with her, and maybe they can go and revive Lil Yuka, but that's gonna be tough as the other enemy players are just looking forward to them. So yes, that's going to be another exciting fight, as we can see already. Valkyrie Violet, she's still holding on to the position, but one by one we will see some other players to join in. Here we can see Baby Bot from Why Not Esports, they're actually going for the attack, and those can be really interesting. Right now, the team Pink Storm was eliminated from the fight, and we can see the total of 16 teams are still here. A Mercenary and Pink Storm, both the teams were eliminated. But then after that, we're actually going to talk about Violet and the other players. So Exosphere right now, they are in a little bit of trouble. JHDS ladies, they're still available on this fight, but Exosphere and the other teams are not really shown in here. We can see CSC lineup, they're actually trying to spot out the enemy players, but so far they are not inside the circle. So from the Yongu area, they will just try to lean on inside the circle, but not really sure if they have the vehicles to move quickly or not. If they run inside the circle, then that will be really tough, and we can see the other teams are actually taking some fight. So we will just go and talk about that. We'll see that Baby Bot, she's in a little bit of trouble. She was taken down. Okay, notoriously, she's the only one who is still available on this fight, and in the previous match as well, she was doing an amazing job. So let's see if she can do the same in this one. That will really be another exciting next level fight that we're actually going to talk about even further. But viewers, here we can see DETA, VELORA, they're here. We can see Via, we can see Young Girl, all the players has like fighting a spirit inside them, and they were able to take some very good 8 points from the first couple of minutes. Only 13-minute plus has been like passed, but still from those minutes we can see a total of 16 teams are still available. The teams who took the most amount of elimination are Exosphere, DETA, VELORA, and Champion Esports. So they were the teams who took the most amount of elimination, but still the match is far from over. So maybe once we end the game, we will see another big battle between these top tier players. Exosphere, they are not really fearing about the enemy's location. Dodidong can definitely go and revive, and if she is able to go for the recall, then it is game over for the Valkyrie players. So that's going to be even tough for the players. So right now, Violet was just trying to hold on to the position, but Exosphere were able to confirm the chance. Okay, Dodidong, she was taken down, but still the other players are just trying to move inside the fight. Haimi was able to get the knockout, but Haimi, she needs to be careful because all the other players are arriving in this scene already, and that will be really exciting. As we can see already, Valkyrie Violet is just trying to hold on to her position for a little bit longer, but still she knows about the enemy's location. The enemies were able to go for another revive. That was really interesting, and we can see all the other teams are just trying to fall back, and that's not going to be that easy. We can see that team has been eliminated. One more team was just taking an exit, but still the other players, everyone else is just trying to like move in, and that will be really exciting. As here we can see the other teams, DETA, VELORA, they're still here. Young Girl, she's here with us, and right now Young Girl and the remaining teams are just trying to go for the attack. We can see Evil X, she's here right now. We can see Nora, Emim, all the players are just trying to move in, and that's going to be really tough for every one of us right now, viewers. All of us are just trying to move in, but before that, one other team was also eliminated, and that was 22 PSYDUCK. So they're still holding on to the position, but after that, we're actually looking at all of the players right now. Shoot to Survive, Novas, they're still here. Yesu, Kinami, both of the players are still available in this fight, but right now Shoot to Survive is just trying to move in, but Champions is not gonna let that happen. So Champion, maybe they have some different plan. Maybe they have a plan that they can utilize. Oh, okay, that was really interesting. Okay, my god, somehow Miss Heartless was doing an amazing job. I don't know how she was able to pull it off, but that vehicle sit switch, that attack was top notch. That was really amazing, and the enemy team didn't stand a chance. That was totally amazing. But right now, viewers, DETA, VELORA, they're still here. Shoot to Survive, Novas, they're just trying to hold on to the positions. Arya, Yesu, they can definitely move in for a little bit, but they will just try to hold on. 4M Goddesses can be spotted in front of them, and Shoot to Survive can definitely go for the attack. So they will just try to hold on to their position, and they can stall their enemies so that they cannot get inside the circle. But there will be other fights, like we can see Champions, they're still holding on. And let's see, Melody, can she be revived? Okay, that's not gonna happen. And we can see the other player, Sweetie, was trying a lot, but still it's going to be tough. But Melody and Heartless. Both the players has to heal themselves up, but there are other players who are actually joining into this lobby. And lastly, we will see another big fight that's going to be tough. Heartless will have to move inside the circle, but this is going to be really tough for all of your players. But viewers, right now one gangster lady are in trouble. Yesu was able to take a knockout Soda. She was in a little bit of trouble all by herself, but right now we can see Bear and Treva. Both of their players are still going for the fight, but Heartless, she didn't have a chance and she was eliminated from this lobby after 17 elimination. Finally, Champion Esports is showing some signs of ages, and that sign is not really helpful for the team. Okay, MABETEX, they're here, but somehow MABETEX team were also eliminated, but here we can see the team SSN, or Shoot to Survive Novas. They're doing a wonderful job after securing 4 elimination points. Right now, still they have the zone support, and that zone support can definitely lead them to the victory. They have all their players available, but they are in the edge of the circle. So from that edge area, they can definitely utilize it and go for some direct head-on attack. That will be even better. And viewers, we will be able to see Arya and Kinami. They will try to hold on for a little bit, but still the zone is actually pushing them in, so they have to move along the circle so that they don't get into any sort of any troubles. So viewers, right now the circle is actually closing by, and all the teams, all the players are just trying to hold on. For M, they are not really happy about this whole situation that's actually going around them, and they can really be in a little bit of problem. But viewers, we can see 4M goddesses, they are actually just trying to move in. The zone is actually shifting towards them, but right now the other players like Valkyrie, they're still here. Test, Jiaopu, they're the two players who are still available, but still they can wait a little bit. They will just try to move in, and before that we can see all of the other players, everyone are just trying to show off inside the circle. Right now SSN, they are still here, but one gangster lady, they will just try to move in, and that can really be another big chance of players. Okay, we can see JHDS ladies, they're actually gonna fight against SSN, but we can see a grenade being poured out. But we can see Jiaopu from Exosphere, she was taken down, so she needs some sort of support from her other teammates. So Test, maybe she can go and revive her. That will be another thing that we're actually going to talk about. But Zone, it's not really helping anyone but itself. Already we can see a lot of teams were having a bad position overall, and from those bad positions the zone really created some interesting movements from all the teams, and everyone were just trying to rush inside the circle. So that can be really happening in this one as well. But that quick movement can be a double-edged sword once again. If you have the chance, if you have that overall like confidence, then you can definitely like pull it off. But if you don't have that confidence, no matter how good position you can get, you will not get the best overall results. So because of that, all the players are just trying to hit on to their overall position. So yes, that's going to be even more exciting. So right now the zone is actually shifting once again, and from the zone shift we will be able to see the next possible players and the outcomes of those players. So here we can see SSN, they're in a little bit of trouble, but viewers, the zone is actually shifting, and from that zone shift in the sphere, right now they can just go for the plan, and I'm not really sure like if they're gonna win it or not. There is only one single player, Arya. Right now she's all alone, but as she's alone, she doesn't have her other teammates or players, so it's gonna be even like worse. So maybe we will see another fight that will be really interesting to see. But here the zone is actually moving in. Okay, Valkyries, they were able to get the W. So congratulations for this amazing battle. And at the end of this game, at the end of Rondo, we can see the Valkyrie team had what it takes, and they were able to get a very exciting winner chicken dinner. Amazing stuffs, amazing battle that they have witnessed. But here, viewers, we're actually gonna talk about the overall results. Everything has been like prepared, so just wait a little bit so that it gets shown in front of you guys. And once it gets shows, we will just start the game. That will be another thing that we will actually talk about. But viewers, I hope you guys have enjoyed the game thoroughly. If you did, then definitely do subscribe, and if you subscribed already, do like the stream, and please continue sharing the stream with your friends so that all the other players who are playing in this fight, they knows about the like live stream location, and all the tournament details for the upcoming events will be posted over here as well. So yes, viewers, let's get ready for it. The winners, Valkyries, congratulations for this amazing fight. Let's just hope that they can continue this firepower in the upcoming matches as well. So let's just hope that they can do it or not. So
viewers, they were able to take a total of 20 points, and for those 20 points they had to spend a total of 1946 overall damage. So yes, the damage tally was quite high, but that elimination tally was actually superb. So I'm really obsessed with all the players, all the gunfights, everything that is actually happening over here. But then again, viewers, the zone shift, that was really like a good one. And viewers, we can see the Valkyrie lineup, even though they joined with only 3 players, but still those 3 players were more than capable of winning this fight. So that win was absolutely necessary. Lil Yuka, she definitely pulled herself off for this fight. She was able to take a total of 3 elimination, but we can see Hami, she was able to do a lot better. She was able to take a total of 5 elimination. Then we can see Violet, she was able to take 2 eliminations. So back to back eliminations, and those back to back elimination can definitely create a big chance of points. So yes, a very good one. But here we are actually gonna witness some comparison between them and some other teams. So that's going to be even better. Right now we will see another big comparison here. Viewers, the MVP of this match, that is none other than Champion Heartless. Because of her 8 elimination, she was in a very good mood, and that was absolutely crucial for her side. So let's hope that she can do even better in the upcoming ones. But viewers, this player took a total of 8 elimination and 7 knockouts. So she is a definite killing machine, and yes, that overall performance is actually talking for itself. So yes, let's just talk about it, and I hope you guys are really interested to watch this fight as well. But viewers, let's just get ready for the next possible informations and all the details, everything shopkeeping team, like we will see and watch. So yes, congrats to the champion players. But already, viewers, if you definitely subscribed him, I will show you like get ready for the next one. And viewers, let's talk about the match report. Heartless, then Sweetie, then Melody, all the players did their best. We can see Alice as well from 4M Goddesses, and we can see Young Girl from the DETA VELORA lineup. She was able to take a total of 15 almost kilometers, and obviously that was really exciting to watch. Yes, viewers. So we will just talk about it in a jiffy, but before that, let's just talk about the overall match standings and all the details that's gonna show up. So match ranking is going to be in a little bit, and I guess there is going to be another big change, which we will just try to see. And let's see how many points are they gonna get, and let's see how many results they can accumulate. But here, viewers, I hope you guys are excited to see another fight, and that fight was actually top notch. So the points are being calculated, so because of that we need a little bit of a break sometimes. So viewers, let's just see how many points are each team getting. And here we can see Valkyries, they took a total of 20 points. Then we can see Shoot to Survive, Novas, the other like they got a total of 19 points. Then we can see champions and so yes, Exosphere, JHDS ladies, Forum Goddesses, then DETA, Velora, all the teams tried their hardest, and yes, it was a great battle. Not gonna lie, the match standings was shown in front of you. Silent Crew and CSE, they were the two unfortunate lineup who didn't take a single point from that game. So that was a bit unfortunate. But here we can see the match standings itself. I hope in the next match standing, we will be able to see another big change. We can see already Shoot to Survive and Valkyries. Both of the teams were in a good spot and they were having good overall results and everything. But the match standing that has been shown in front of you, but the overall top players, they're here. Sweetie from champion one, so they're in a like good position overall. We can see Sweetie was able to take a total of 12 elimination, and she did a total of 2000 damages for it. Then she was able to get that like rail and everything. But viewers, we can see Tess, she's also doing great, and Young Girl, she's also doing great, amazing stuff for her. Yesu, then we can see Milu, she was able to deal a lot of damages on behalf of her teammates as well. So let's just hope that they can continue this firepower in the next one. But we have seen a big competition between the top male players, but in terms of female players, we can see Dita, Dita Young Girl, and her other teammate like Milu, they have to like talk between themselves. So yes, let's just see how many points that they're gonna get. But viewers, I hope you guys are interested, and the overall top players, all the information has been provided. Right now, let's look at the overall point statics. So that point statics is going to be very much important for us. So the point change, who will get the most point, who will get the least point, that is going to be shown in front of us in a jiffy. So viewers, till then, get ready, everyone. The overall top players and all and every detail from their end has been shown. Right now, we can see the Exosphere team, they're in the top position as they have secured a total of 15-point average on a game. So yes, that's really amazing. Enough that we're actually going to talk about the other players like champions DETA, VELORA, shoot to survive. They're also trying to, at least trying to come back. So that comeback was like a little bit of trouble. But viewers, right now the overall standings, all the details has been provided in front of you guys. But here we are actually going to get ready for the final game of the day. So for the final game, we are actually going back on your favorite map, Erangel. So let's just go back in Erangel, and where's like Erangel match. We will start in a little bit. So before that, I guess we want to talk about the map standings, map schedules, the first three matches that was played, that was shown in front of you. But what will happen to the remaining match? I guess you already know about it. So within a few moments, we will see all the details. The next match is going to be hosted on Erangel. So viewers, I hope you guys were like enjoying the match thoroughly. So let's just get ready for it, and viewers, we can see another like match in the next one. So till then, viewers, we're going for a short break. Okay, so let's go for a break, guys.
Hello viewers, assalamu alaikum. We are back once again. You guys are watching the Divas Battleground. So I hope you guys are actually getting ready for the final game of the day. And I'm really excited to see all of your favorite teams to clash against one another. So let's just get ready for it, viewers. And we are actually going back on your favorite map, Erangel. So let's just get ready for it. And I hope we will see a very exciting fight. So not gonna lie, we are actually holding on for a long time, and I'm really wishing all the very best to all the teams out there. So let's just get ready for it. And as we are going back on Erangel, we want to know which is the flight path. So is it going to be starting from the north or the south or the east or the west? So wherever the flight path is going, I'm definitely waiting for a big chance of a drop fight. If that happens, then that will be great, but if that doesn't happen, so don't worry, within the like minutes we will see some very exciting clashes between our top tiers players. So let's just get ready for it. And viewers, I hope you guys are excited for the fight, and let's see how many points all the teams are actually getting. So far we can see the team Exosphere is actually leading from the front. They have a big lead, and if they continue this lead in the next match as well, then that can be a big problem for all the teams out there. So that's going to be another big problem for some of the teams who are actually holding on to the bottom places. So they will just try to climb up onto the ladder, and I really wish all the teams all the very best. This is a big event for all the female players out there. This is a 1,000 USD prize pool event, and all the prize pool will be divided between the top tier teams who did the top tier performances. So let's just hope that everyone else has a big chance of a comeback. But for that, we will have to watch out this match, and definitely the match that's going to come after that, then we will talk about that as well. So viewers, right now let's just get ready for the game itself, and we are actually holding on for a little bit as the match is being prepared. We're just holding on for a bit because we want to know about all the results, everything, every details are being produced. So I hope all the audiences, everyone who are actually watching the stream, they will have no problem, no issues while watching the stream, and they will have no issues whatsoever. So right now, let's just get ready, viewers, and I hope everyone else who are actually waiting to see a big clash between all these players, they will have no problem watching the stream. If you have any sort of issues while watching it, so definitely do let us know, and definitely we will try to fix those problems as soon as we can. So, viewers, let's just get ready. I want to know about the match itself. I don't know where the flight paths are actually going. So, let's just go into the game straight. And firstly, I want to check the map and the feed, and then we will talk about the teams who are actually playing this one. So, yes, let's just get ready, viewers. And I guess within a few moments, the flight path will be shown in front of us. Then we will actually be able to talk about the game itself. So, let's just get ready for that. So, where's the flight path, by the way? The flight path was not really shown yet. Let's see where it is. Where is it? Where is this going to be holding on? So not really sure where are all the players going at. So let's see. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, I want to know about the flight path. So is it gonna start? Not really sure what's actually going on. Okay. Okay.
I don't see.
Okay. All right. We are back once again, viewers, and the flight path, all the details are being produced in front of you guys. And right now, let's just get ready. Where are all the players heading at? Where is this flight path actually taking us? Let's just go and check it out. And here we can see the flight path is shown in front of you. The big battles are going to be starting in a little bit, and within a little bit of moments, we will see some very big fight that's actually going to start. And here we can see the first flight path. It's actually going from the northern side to the southern side, and the teams who are actually fighting, they will have a big chance to take some battles. So it's going to be really interesting, and we will see another big fight, I hope. So let's just get ready for that. But before that, viewers, everyone else who is actually watching the stream, get ready, because we are actually waiting for another big chunk of point that's actually going to show up. So viewers, right now we will just talk about the flight path itself, and after that, all the teams who are actually watching the stream, everyone just get ready. And here we can see, okay, right, the circle, all the important details are being produced in front of you guys. And here we can see 22 PSYDUCK there in front of you, and Irene, she's just holding on all by herself. We can see the other players like DETA, VELORA, they're here as well. They're holding on to the Milta side. So from Milta, they can definitely go inside the farm section, in which they can take the fight against the PSYDUCK team. So PSYDUCK versus DETA VELORA. Let's see who gets the better overall point and who gets the better overall result. Okay, Avia and Young Girl, they're actually just trying to move on. We can see the other teams like GODSAINT Girls, they're here, and they will have to fight against Shoot to Survive Nova. So Nova lineup, they're actually waiting over here, and they lost one of their players very early. All right. So Miss Arya was eliminated, but then after that, we're actually going back to MABETEX, and we can see they are holding their position inside school. So school is a good place to loot in, and they have a good chunk of loot to begin with, but they will have to watch out. We can see some other fight is actually happening. We can see Pink Storm, they're actually losing their chances to the team of Champion Esports, and already Riela was taken down. We can see Monica, Celine, Kawain, and the other players from Matex. They're still not really interested in any fight. The fights are actually happening over here. So they should be a little bit careful about their overall position. School is a very exciting place to be in. So definitely all the teams will try to come up over here. But the zone is not really like helping all the teams, anyone. So like Matex and all the other teams like Champion and all the other teams are playing, we'll just try to head on to the like extreme western sides. All right, you can see Miss Celine, she's just here, and after that we will go back to JHDS ladies. Jab and the remaining teams are just trying to hold on to their position, and we can see they are just trying to hold on for a little bit. Still, from the Zarki side, they were not really able to spot out anyone, but once they get the chance, they can definitely go in for the attack, and that can really create a lot of possibilities. We can see Jib, Jab, and the other players, they're just trying to hold on to their positions one by one. But JHDS ladies, they knows about the enemy's locations right now. JH, they are actually waiting it out, but so far they were not really spotting anyone else's. Valkyrie Sports are just trying to hold on to their positions as well. But Valkyrie versus JHDS ladies, this fight is inevitable. So within like a couple of minutes, maybe this can definitely happen. And if the team choose to not fight in this specific locations, once they get inside the next possible circles, then definitely this fight is gonna happen. So let's just get ready for that. Okay, Jab can definitely like take some like ammo from there, but we are going back to Godsend Girls once again. Clutchy was trying to spot out some of the enemy players, but so far she was not really able to get any knockout. So we'll just try to hold on for that. Heartless from first our champion T Esports, they're in front of us right now, and they're waiting inside Razog. They can definitely try to go inside school, in which Mapetex and a mercenary, they're actually fighting. So Celine was taken down, so bad start for the team, but the remaining ones from Mapetex, they can definitely try to come back. So that's another thing that we are actually going to watch over here. Heartless is still there. Melody, Sweetie, they're still holding on to their positions respectively. All right. All right, guys, we are going back to DETA, VELORA, Avia, and the remaining players are just trying to move inside the zone, but they have to watch out. 22 PSYDUCK were in front of them, so 22 PSYDUCK can definitely create some possibilities. They can definitely go in for the attack, and that can really be a good thing for the team. So if that happens, then that will be great. But if that doesn't, maybe some other fight will start in a little bit. So let's just get ready for that, and let's just see how many points are they getting already, viewers. You can see Matex, they're actually holding on to their positions, and one by one all the other players, everyone are just trying to hold on for their like chances, everything. So let's just get ready for that. Okay, viewers, here you can see all of the players are just trying to move in. Those extreme western sides are here in front of you, and those western fights are gonna get even more exciting. So yes, that's even more exciting as we can see already. But here we can see Shoot to Survive Nova's Kinami. She's there with us. Yesu, Kinami, and Ls. Right now, they are the three players available. Arya was eliminated earlier. So, Arya, she doesn't have anything to do in this fight even more. But overall, next possible fights, next possible informations are just being provided. And here we can see everyone right now. Okay, a grenade can definitely create a lot of possibilities. Okay, that's a great knockout against Kinami. Evil X was able to deal a very good knockout, but right now she's all alone. She needs to survive, she needs to go for the points. But okay, that's an interesting move. Okay, right now Godsaint can definitely go for the revival. Okay, no, 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 she was just trying to hold on. Her other teammate was just telling her to please revive me first, then you can go for the attack. But still it's gonna be tough. ALS, Kinami, both the players can come back. ALS was just trying to revive her enemy, her teammate, but still that's gonna be tough. Here we can see another attack being thrown, and Godsend girls were able to confirm a 1v4. Amazing stuff from Godsend. Evil X, she was doing an amazing job, and that's a great way to take their chances on. So yes, a great fight. And then we'll talk about the next possible players. Right now you can see 22 PSYDUCK Leah, she's there with us. We can see Yay Gaga, we can see all the other players are just trying to move in. Irene and the remaining players are just trying to hold on to their positions for a little bit longer. But 22 PSYDUCKs, Leah and the remaining players, they knows about the enemy's location, but somehow they went in early. They like took the big vehicles and everything. But right now they're actually searching for the enemy players, so not really sure if they got someone in front of them. But if they did, then definitely we were expecting some sort of attack, but that did not really happen. So we can hold on for a little bit. Evil X has some bandages to work with right now, but Emin, she can like definitely give her some support. She has one first aid kit to begin with, but I'm not really sure why isn't she giving it to her, as she was the one who confirmed the 1 versus 4. She definitely deserves this first aid kit or any other thing that they can utilize over here. But right now, after that, they will just try to hold on to their position for a little bit longer, or they can just try to move in. 22 PSYDUCK, right now they are beside the George Pool area, so maybe from the George Pool area they can go for the fight. Okay, Fafa right now, she is here. Okay, so that's interesting in name. And we can see Miss Fafa right now, she's just trying to like refuel her vehicle for a little bit, and she needs to be quick, otherwise there will be other players who will just come around this position, and that can really create a lot of problems for the team. So right now we are going to watch some zone shifts, and that zone shifts is going to be really interesting. And here we can see all of the players are just trying to move on to their position. Respective positions can be like achieved, but here the other players are just trying to wreck through the game itself and trying to spot out some other players. Exosphere, they are in front of us for the first time, and the other players, like everyone else, just trying to move on for a little bit. Okay, Exosphere were spotted. Okay, that was a bit of a mishap from the team, and somehow one of their players are just knocked out. Okay, Exosphere Jiaopu is going for the revival process, so that revival needs to be made very early. And here we can see Miss Hurley was taken down. Test, she was taking a lot of damages, but that was not really it. Okay, they're going for another attack. Okay, Elise, she was taken down, and that's even worse. So I'm not really sure what are they up to. But viewers, back-to-back fights are gonna happen, so let's just get ready for it. We can see SCS July, she's here, but right now SCS has all the players, so that's gonna be even better. So let's just see how many points are they getting. Silent Crew, I feel like they have already spotted the team, but Exosphere,
they're not really interested to take any fights whatsoever. So let's see what is the plan and how many points are they getting. Let's see. Right now, Zulai, she can definitely spot the enemy players, but for that to happen, she needs to come out from her like sweet spots, from her safe side. Then definitely she can go for the attack. Right now, Silent Souls are really like going for the attack, but so far only one of their players were just trying to spot the players. The remaining ones are just going for their movement all by themselves. So not really sure are they even ready for the attack or not. So if that doesn't happen, so no worries, no issues. But still, Exosphere, they're actually looking for the next player. So maybe they have some chances to get some attacks. So that's going to be another interesting thing that we're actually going to talk about with viewers. Here we are going to talk about why not esports. So why not, they're still here with us. And why not esports, notoriously she's here with us, Bhumi and Pew Pew and her other teammates, everyone else are just trying to hop on. We can see one gangster, the team is also trying to move in, and that can really create a lot of possibilities for the team. They can go for the attack, they can definitely wipe out the enemy team, and that will be even more exciting. As we can see already, the fights are really happening. One gangster, we can see the player Annie, she's just getting ready for the fight, and she wants to wreck through Exosphere line of defense. So that's going to be even better. Right now, Annie with that grenade, she can definitely try to deal some damages to the Exosphere team, but so far they are sitting behind the covers, so that's not going to happen really soon or not. But once again, we can see Silent Crew, they're actually just trying to move on, and that can really create some chances. And okay, right now all the other players, everyone else are just trying to get ready over here. Viewers, we can see Prewa is just trying to lean into the fight, and that can definitely be a lot of problem. Right now we can see Soda and Prewa, they were the two players who are still surviving, but the remaining two were knocked out, so not really sure if they can be revived or not. Ecosphere, they're out in the open. Was that really necessary? I'm not really sure about that, but still, it was a hell of a fight, and they are getting into a lot of trouble. So they will have a little bit of a problem, I guess. So that's gonna happen, but for that we will just try to hold on for a little bit longer. And viewers, as you guys are watching the stream, I hope you guys are excited for the battle itself. Okay, one gangster, they're actually going in. Harley, she was there and she was taking down her other teammate, was taken down as well. Preva, that was a clean one before against the top team over here, Exosphere. They were ruling on top, but not in front of these teams. One gangster, they're just coming back, and that was a strong fight. That was totally commendable. Amazing stuffs. Amazing, amazing. So let's just go back to the next possible players, and here we can see Miss Flora was taken down. So they're not really happy about the whole situation that's actually going around them. But viewers, we can see Exosphere and the other teams are getting wiped out. So it's the chance for Champion Esports. Maybe they can make a big comeback, so that's gonna happen, I guess. So let's just wait and see that's it, if that is happening or not. But viewers, the circle is actually moving in, and here we can see SCS Flora. She's there with us. Zulai, she's there with us. Yeah, okay, we can see all the other players are just getting ready. Okay, MABES, they're just getting ready, and we can see Athena. She was there, but okay, one of their players were taken down outside the zone. They were just holding on, and one other player just came out of nowhere, and she was able to get the finishes. So a little bit of a tough call, not gonna lie, but still it's going to be an interesting fight as we have seen already. But viewers, we can see SCS, Athena, Zulai, there the two players are just available for the fight, but the remaining two were taken down. So not really sure if they can survive this fight or not. MAVS, ASTERIA, they're still there, but the position that they're in can become a little bit of a trouble. But one gangster, they were eliminated from this fight, and we can see MAVS, they are just making a headline, they're just coming back. ASTERIA, they are having a good position overall, and that can really be a big help. So yes, they are going for the fight, and here we can see Maves Manok, she's there with us. Emin from Gangster GODSAINT girls, they're still here, and Emin is the only player available. Evil X, she was there with Emin, but somehow after confirming that first 1 versus 4, she was not doing too much, and she was eliminated outside the blue. And that was a little bit of a shame, because she was doing something amazing, but somehow she was not really able to sustain her overall performance that we were actually expecting her to do. So that's really unfortunate. But viewers, we are actually going back to the other players right now. We can see
DETA, VELORA, they're here with us, and we can see the players like Boss, she's there, Bosku, and the other players are just trying to move away from the query area. We might be able to see another big fight that's going to be even more interesting, as we can see already. DETA, VELORA, right now they have a big chance of fight, but somehow that query area can be really exciting to see. So we will just try to hold on for a little bit longer. Maybe we are going to see another big fight that's going to brew up over here. Right now, DETA VELORA, young girl, was able to take a drop. Maybe from the drop she had a good loot to begin with, but her other teammates, where are they? They're not really interested to take this drop or whatsoever. Grenade elimination went to Emin, so she was able to confirm another one. Very good finish for her side. Her other teammate Evil X was doing great, but she was not really doing too much. So because of that, she was not really feeling happy about the whole situation, but still she is performing like a champ. That's the only thing that we need in this fight. So right now we can see Chandra, Surya Esports, or CSE. Right now they're in a little bit of trouble, and already they're actually losing two of their players. Two of them are knocked out, but not really sure if they are going to get a revive or not. But on the other hand, we can see another team is getting into some troubles. Why not Esports? After confirming the first 15 points in the game, right now they are in a little bit of trouble, and they will take this fight against the enemy teams. CSE, they are taking this fight. Okay, Notoriously was also taken down. Valkyries are just going for the fight directly. CSE Summer was able to take down Heartless. Sweetie is all alone. Melody was also taken down, so they're not really happy about the whole situation that's actually going around them. But JHDS ladies, where did they come from? They just came out of nowhere and they took that elimination point in their hands. Amazing stuffs. JHDS ladies, Jesma, right now they are actually trying to move in, but the zone movement, that's really exciting to see. We are going to see another big fight, so let's just get ready for that. Monica, she's there with us, but she has to be careful. So we will see another big fight, I hope. So MABETEX, right now they're still here. Monica right now knows about the enemy's location. JS Jab, right now she was taken down. So right now JS, they're also surviving with only one single player. The circle is gonna close in a little bit. Babybot was taken down once again. So why not esports? Even they are not really feeling happy about the whole situation that's actually going around them. So they'll just try to hold on to the position for a little bit longer, but the circle is actually going to get even crazier as this match is progressing. And here we can see DETA, they're still available with their full might. All the players, everyone is just surviving in this fight, and everyone will try to go for the attack as quick as they can. Right now, viewers, we can see DETA, VELORA, Avia, and the remaining teammates are just trying to hold on to their position. But we can see everyone are just trying to hold on, and maybe the 22 lineup there, actually 22 PSYDUCK lineup there, just trying to move in, and definitely PSYDUCK can watch out behind their backs, because they are actually getting spotted by the enemy players, and that can really be gruesome. If they are getting eliminated, that's going to be tough. Right now we can see DETA, VELORA, Avia is just trying to lean on to the position, but Milu, she doesn't know about the other enemy's location. Everyone is else is just using the vehicles for the quick getaway, but Milu was like given the responsibility to watch out for the enemy players. Okay, some other team were eliminated. Right now we can see 4M Goddess, they're here. Mikasa, okay, they're in a little bit of trouble. We can see Mikasa and Victoria. I definitely want to see if they're actually going for a big fight or not. But DETA, VELORA, Bosku is just trying to spot out the enemy players, and maybe they've already spotted 22 PSYDUCK. So maybe that can be a big fight. So we will just watch out for that. DETA, VELORA is just trying to hold on for a little bit. Okay, Young Girl and Via, they're still here with us, but okay, the movements, the precise attack, the gun powers are going to be even insane. We can see Pink Storm, they were like taken down without taking any points. They are taking an exit, so that was a bit of a shame. We had expected a little bit more from them. Somehow that was not really there for the taking. So viewers, right now we're actually going for another one. We can see a Mercenary esport. So they're in a little bit of trouble, but right now Babybot and Bhumi, they're still here. Pew Pew needs to be revived, so she needs some sort of support, but the grenade from a Mercenary team can be really problematic. What just happened? She like blasted herself with the grenade. That was really bad. Like, we had a better overall plan, but somehow what just happened, not really sure was that necessary or not. But notoriously, she knew exactly where to aim at, and she was able to get the finish. Okay, Muskan from a Mercenary esport is the only one who is still available for the fight, but she needs to clutch, she needs to deliver, otherwise this will be a bad day for the team, as in the last match they lost their composure totally, and that can really be a big problem. Right now Milu is going for another set of elimination points, and she's doing a great job. As we can see already, point to point is gonna get even better, and let's see how many points are they getting. So here we can see all the viewers, everyone are just trying to hold on. So right now the zone is actually just trying to move in, and let's see how many points are they getting at the end game. We can see DETA squad, they're here, Bosco, Young Girl, Milu, and Via. They're just trying to hold on to their position for a little bit longer. And viewers, let's see. Okay, right now we can see all of the players, everyone. We can see all the players are just trying to like close in a little bit. Okay, let's see the team why not esports, they're in a very good spot, and right now they can just rule inside the circle. They have to blast their way in, so before that they have to get ready with all their might, all their utilities, everything needs to be prepared absolutely perfectly. Right now you can see Miss Manok, she's having a little bit of trouble. Valkyrie, they're actually going for the fight. You can see Mavs, Asteria, they are actually losing their position, so that's going to get even worse. Maves, Asteria, they were eliminated, and with only one single point they are having that problem. We can see already notoriously are just trying to move in, and DETA, they have another plan that they can utilize over here. But GODSAINT girls, they were not really lucky about the whole situation. Why not just trying to move in very nice from notoriously, she was able to confirm another elimination point, I guess. But no, that was not hers, it was her other teammates, Bhumi. She was able to confirm that. Okay, Chandra, Surya, they were eliminated. So right now we have only 3 teams remaining. Okay, Bhumi, she's very low on HP, notoriously, she can definitely get spotted. Oh my god, that was a bad move. Babybot and her other remaining teammates, each and every one of them, were eliminated. Right now it's all up to Valkyrie versus DETA Valora. Let's see who gets the win. Okay, maybe Milu cannot get spotted over here, but Avia and her other teammates can definitely. So Hemi, right now it's her time to shine. They already took 3 important elimination points. This is going to be another like a very important chicken dinner that we are actually gonna talk about. But viewers, we can see Valkyrie, they are still here for the fight, but still we're not really sure what's gonna happen. The zone is actually moving out, and here Lil Yuka can definitely hold on to her position for a little bit. She's going behind that ridge, but that ridge movement can be really interesting. We can see Miss Milu can definitely give out some sort of information to the enemy players. So I don't know, like, was that really necessary? Okay, Milo, she was eventually eliminated. So right now, this is going to be a 3 versus 2. Young girl, she is actually getting prepared with a grenade, and that grenade movement can be really exciting. Lil Yuka and the rest of the players are just trying to hop on, but that's gonna be tough. Via, right now she's just holding on, but Via knows the zone is not gonna help them out for a long time, so that's why they're a little bit scared of the zone movement, and that's why they're not really moving in that much. Okay, Young Girl, Via, those 2 players are still surviving, but we can see the top 2 teams fighting it out at the 24th minute. Valkyrie, Mizu can definitely get spotted. Young Girl, she needs to run back. I'm not really sure was that necessary or not. Okay, somehow the other players can get spotted. Mizu, no, she was taken down. But DETA Via, that was a good one. Okay, Young Girl, she was able to take a very good knockout. So that can be really a good one. Okay, that 1v1 fight could have been the match, but somehow that was not really theirs. And Valkyries were able to get the winner chicken dinner at the end. A great performance from their side. And as we had expected, a very big comeback from the team. Team Valkyries are actually showing that exact movement. Very good overall performances. So yes, we have seen a very exciting fight, not gonna lie, and let's see how many points are they gonna get in the like final match of the day. So viewers, I hope you guys have already calculated the whole movement and everything, so let's just get ready for that. So we will just talk about it, and here we can see Valkyries with a total of 7 elimination. They are having a very good job. So yes, let's just see how many points are they gonna get. So viewers, I hope you guys are excited for the final results. Every details are being shown in front of you, so within a few moments we'll just talk about it, and let's see how many points are everyone is gonna get. So yes, viewers, let's just talk about it. The team overall performance was really top notch, so the top notch performance is really a good one. So right now, viewers, Let's just go back once again and let's talk about the team stats. Okay, Lil Yuka, she was able to get 2. Himi was able to get a total of 4, and then we can see Mizu was able to get only 1. But Violet, unfortunately, she didn't get a single overall point. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get in the next one. So viewers, let's just hope for the best. And right now, the zone movement, that's gonna get even more exciting. And as we can see already, the circle movements are going to get even crazier. So the next possible day, we will see another big battle. And here we can see the MVP MAVS Asteria Hero was able to get the MVP title. That was a great battle from her side. So, guys, let's just get ready for it. And viewers, I hope you guys have enjoyed a great game from their side. But she was able to get a total of 4 elimination and 600 overall damage. It was great. That was amazing. But let's see how many points can they get in the next one. So yes, that's going to be even crazier. Let's just get ready for that overall results. Every details are being produced in a little bit. So viewers, just talk about it. 1-9 Preva, she was able to get the most elimination, just like Hero. But Hero and the other players were not really taking too many damages. But Hero was able to take 3 grenade elims. That was really exciting. And from that grenade elimination, she was doing a great job. Right now, we can see AMZ Candy. She was able to get the longest elimination distance. That was great. Then after that, we're actually gonna talk about Young Girl because she had the overall top travel distance. So 13.8 kilometers. That was great. But after that, we're gonna talk about the next possible informations. And here we can see the match standing itself. Right now, the Valkyries are actually going with the highest amount of point in this match. They took 17 points. DETA VELORA, they took a total of 15. Why not esports? They were also a wonderful team. They took a total of 10 points. Then as CSE, they took 8. GODSAINT girls, they took 8 points. Maids Asteria, they took 8 points. Then after that, we're gonna talk about Silent Crew, JHDS ladies, and Mercenary Esports. All of them tried to take some points, not gonna lie, but at the end, we can see Pink Storm and MABETEX. They were not really happy about the whole match that was actually going against them. They didn't take a single point. That was really brutal. So maybe we were expecting a little too much from the team. So somehow that was not really theirs to be taken. But here, viewers, we are actually going to talk about the top players. Test, she was able to take a total of 12 elimination. Milu, she took 12 as well. Sweetie was able to take 12. We can see Young Girl, she took 12 elimination. Yesu, she was able to take a total of 10 eliminations. So yes, the top 5 players are really like feeling the heat, and yes, it's going to be even better in the day 2 and day 3. So viewers, let's just get ready for that. So next matches are gonna get even more exciting. So viewers, right now we can see the top players, all the details, everything are just getting ready. But the overall top players, every details are just getting ready. Okay, right now all the players, all the information are being provided. So we want to know about the overall standings. Yes, the overall standings are here. Exosphere and DETA VELORA Valkyries, they are in the top overall position. So these are the top 3 teams. Exosphere, they took only one single winner with a chicken dinner, but still they are on top of Valkyries, and the point difference is 10 points. So yes, that's interesting. But then again, we have to talk about CSE. They took 32 overall point. Champion Esports, they also took 32 without taking any single chicken dinner. So that's even interesting. We can see all the other players, everyone else are just trying to hop on. That's gonna get even more interesting. And here we can see all the other players are just gonna get interested, and we will see a very interesting battle. So in the end, I hope you guys are interested. So let's just get ready. But viewers, next matches is gonna get even crazier. So let's just see how many points are they gonna get in the next one. So I guess all the players, everyone, I hope you guys were enjoying the game thoroughly. So viewers, right now, I guess it's our time to say goodbye because we have already completed all the matches. All the details has been provided from our side. So I guess